So, my grandmother died this past week. And she was 77 years old. You know, had pretty severe Parkinson's. Spent the last couple years of her life really, really in rough shape. And my other grandmother passed away in 2005, which was 6 years ago now. She would have been 77 years old this year as well. Now, one of my mentors, his name is Dr. Bob Marshall, and he's 77 years old today as well. But the difference with him is he is the CEO of a large company, Premier Research Labs. He runs every day, he runs marathons.
Yeah, I was coming to jail now.
And he's really an inspiration for a lot of people. He is bringing his life purpose to a lot of people still this day, and he's going to be doing that for many more years now. So I was thinking to myself, all these three people, same age, what's the difference between them? My grandmother just passed away. It was almost funny, the kind of things that she was eating. She'd get up in the morning and she didn't really eat too much. She would have like a cinnamon roll, kind of a stale cinnamon roll from the grocery store. Just kind of be picking at food throughout the day. She always had candy all over her house, and she'd always, remember my sister lived with her for a summer, and she would be like up in the middle of the night eating ice cream. It was the same with my other grandmother. We'd go over to her house, and I mean, we loved it as kids. Back when I was a kid, we'd have Frosted Flakes in the morning, and SpaghettiOs for lunch, and candy all day, and chips and Kool-Aid at night. And Dr. Marshall, what he did is he looked out there and he found that none of the supplements that he could find were really that good. So what he went and did is he went and created his own supplement company to really travel around the world and find the most nutritious foods in the world and put that together to have for himself and to bring to other people as well. So obviously I'm sure you can guess how he eats too. So at some point there's always a choice. There's always a choice about what you want to do for yourself. And so that's why I'm here today, because I'm speaking to that part of you. There's a lot of different parts I found. There's a lot of different parts of myself, and I'm sure there are in you guys as well. There's one part of me wants to do this, one part of me wants to do this. All the different parts of me want to do different things, and at some point you make a choice, kind kind of which one you feed, I guess, literally. I think it's an old Native American saying that there's two wolves inside you, and one wolf feeds on positivity, one wolf feeds on negativity. And an old man is telling this to the young boy, and the young boy says, well, which one eventually wins? The old man says, the one that you feed. In that case, it's, with your positive thoughts and with your actions and with your emotions, but it's always a matter of which, in that battle in yourself, which one gets to win out for you. So, what I'm here doing today is I'm speaking to that part of you that wants change, that part of you that knows you're not where you want to be with your health and with your nutrition and with yourself overall. And that's really what I've devoted my work to, is really, because one of the problems is in the implementation. So, I can help you guys with ideas for snacks and good food that tastes good and healthy food and what should I be eating and all that stuff. I can help you with the implementation. But at some point there needs to be a decision within you. There needs to be a commitment. Decision that you want something better for yourself and that you're going to choose that for yourself. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm repeating myself a little bit, trying to figure out all my thoughts. And I just, I want you guys to know that I was at home. I had to fly back to Wisconsin on Tuesday. I had to attend the funeral services for my grandmother on Wednesday. And I'm going to be back home for Christmas just next Tuesday. So I was thinking, maybe I'll just stay there, the whole week. I won't come back here, because I came back, flew in last night, going back there on Tuesday. I'm just here for a couple days, and a big reason was I didn't want to bail on this talk. I wanted to be here for you guys, and I wanted to help you guys out and present what I could to you guys.
That's a commitment. Thank you.
Yeah. But and not that that was a huge hardship, but that choice, like coming back here because I wanted to give a talk to people about health, that's what I really knew, that's what I know my purpose is, my life purpose. And so that's what I'd rather be doing than anything else. And I knew that staying at home, if to save the hassle of flying or save the money, save the time back and forth, just pushing off on my commitments, that's just a fear-based mindset. That's the fear that I'm not going to be able to do it all. And coming back here and giving the talk, I realized that's really the choice, because there's always that choice. It's between fear and love, is what I've realized. And the choice, the real empowered choice that I wanted to make was coming back here and talking. So there's going to be moments that come up where you guys are going to be presented with this choice, in any area, in what you're eating and what you're doing with your life. You're going to have the opportunity to decide between fear and giving into that, or taking empowered action.